Running a solo design studio means I don't have a team to hide behind. That means every interaction, every follow-up, every deliverable, it's on me. But here's the trick. I built a system of 5 tools that makes it feel like I'm running my studio on autopilot. And in this video, I'll walk you through them one by one, from the moment a client first hears about me, all the way to the final delivery. Last video, I talked about creating content consistently. But once you have that content, you actually need to distribute it across multiple platforms. For example, I use LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok. And PUBLER helps me get my content everywhere distributed easily. And one of my favorite features is that you can customize each post for each platform. This doesn't only help me to save time, but helps me to make the most out of the content that I've created. And why do I create all that content? It's actually to bring people to my front door, which is my website. And btng.studio was created with WEBFLOW and RELUME. I love WEBFLOW for its powerful CMS features or collection features, and RELUME just helps me to build really nice looking websites really fast. It's a huge time saver, and I think it just makes my output a lot better. Nothing against Framer, but I haven't really dove into it yet, and I'm happy with WEBFLOW. So I only have so much time I can spend on learning different tools, so I'm quite happy with WEBFLOW, so I'll stick with that for now. And that brings us to the third tool, because when people are on my website, I actually want them to book a call with me, and for that I use cal.com. Cal.com is sort of similar to Calendly, but I really like its clean, modern look. And one of the cool bonuses, it integrates with Zapier. So it's quite easy to, whenever somebody books an appointment with you, to fire off an automation. For example, to get them into your CRM. If you're already paying for Google Workspace, you might want to take a look at the Google Calendar feature, since it also has a sort of similar appointment scheduler feature, and it might save you a few euros or dollars. Here's the truth. My brain hurts. I keep forgetting things, and to me, ATTIO, the CRM, helps me to don't forget about my important relationships with my clients or prospects. It automatically logs all my emails and attaches them to the right people, but also my calendar. So whenever somebody booked an appointment with me, I can always see when the last time was when I had an appointment or a call with someone. I can filter my contacts to see the people who I've actually spoken to for the last few months. This really helps me to become quite actionable and to reach out to the people that I haven't maybe seen or spoken to in a while. And once a week I review my sales board. Here I keep track of all the leads and prospects that I have open. The people who've reached out to me or requested a proposal or showed interest in working with me. So it's always a good place to not forget about people and to stay in touch with your prospects to win more business. And one of the final cool things from ATTIO is that you can actually build your own analytics dashboard, so you can see how many calls you booked this month or how many prospects you actually converted into new projects. And there we go, into projects. And the tool that I use for keeping track of my projects with my clients is actually Orchestra. I call it my BTNG portal, but to be honest, it's Orchestra. People can sign up for a subscription, they can pay through Stripe, and they automatically get this very pretty looking account. And in this account they can create and manage their own tasks, they can set priorities, but they can also manage, pause or stop their subscription. So I really love this portal, and one of my favorite features was actually implemented on my request, and those are the task header cards. So with shots.so, I always love creating these quick mockups. And I think it's a pretty way to show your clients what you've been working on this week. And there you have it, the 5 tools I use to run my design business. Think of it in the way of a customer journey. How do people find you? Where can they find information about you? And how can they work with you? And always think about which tool works for your clients and you. Don't invest in any tools you don't need, and don't automate any things that you can still do by hand when it's still manageable. With these tools, I hope you'll be able to grow and scale your own business. And if you need help as a creative freelancer, designing or building a business that scales, join our free community. Every month, I try to answer the 3 most burning questions and help you gain value. So hopefully I'll see you in the community, and have a look at another video or subscribe to this channel if this video was valuable to you.